What's going on YouTube? J Money back with another video today, and let's talk stocks. So for the first part of this video, I'm going to be discussing the Federal Reserve meeting that was yesterday, and then just because it's good to know the politics side of what's affecting what you're buying and what you're trying to look to buy, and if you never, invested and you're looking to invest, it's good to know what's going on so you could get just an overall idea of how everything's working out in the world. And then in the second part of the video, I'm going to discuss how and why I got into the stock and crypto game, and yeah, so let's get right into it, guys. All right, so let's get it, guys. So for those who know, yesterday the Federal Reserve hosted their meeting discussing the interest rate hikes. Just literally in simple terms, borrowing money, that's all it is. You try to get a car, a brand new car, a house, start up a business, loan, or banks borrowing from the banks. That's just all it is. The percentage you owe throughout a period of time, that's all it is. So after their meeting, as you guys saw, the SPY literally just went up at least like 3-4%, might have been more, correct me if I'm wrong. But as I'm making this video, it's 12 o'clock in the afternoon, lunchtime, all those gains are evaporated. So as history shows, every time the Fed has hosted a meeting discussing interest rate hikes, literally the next morning or a few days later, all those gains are always took. So I'm gonna pop up this little contract right here. I made a quick $200 of a $30 option contract on Apple. I will show you guys how to do that in the very near future, but just for this video, I'm just going to discuss what's going on in the market, and that's all. So let's get into this article real quick right here for the Yahoo Finance. So as you see, the Federal Reserve on Wednesday raised short-term interest rates by 0.50%, have a percentage, as part of an effort to tamp down the inflationary pressures weighing on Americans. The central bank suggested it will further raise borrowing costs throughout this year as an attempt to undo its pandemic error. What's that pandemic error? Remember those stimulus checks? You thought you was getting free money? Nah, you paying it all back now with them higher gas prices, higher groceries, everything's higher. Especially if you got a truck, I feel your pain, man. It is tough. But also them PPP loans, a lot of people really kind of, a lot of people stole money from the government. I can't lie to you. A lot of people took advantage of that. There was buying Hellcats, all this stuff, literally buying like crazy big houses and stuff like that. It's just like, it's not smart. So everyone's just paying for it now. So, and also as you guys see here, the decision to raise the rates by half a percentage marked the most aggressive increase made in a single meeting since May 2000. And you might be like, whoa, Jay, why are they being so aggressive? Well, since inflation is so high, these interest rates, if they higher them more, it combats with it. So the higher they go in the moment, hopefully by the end of the year, by next year, inflation will come back down to where it's supposed to be, which is around the 6% range. So that's what they're just all trying to do for you guys. So in this type of market, guys, literally it's real shaky. If you're just now getting into the game, be patient, don't be frustrated, because it's going to be a really weird year because the Fed are going to be meeting 6 more times if I'm not wrong. So who really knows what could happen? I believe they will continue to be a little more aggressive, but we shall see, really. Honestly, it's gonna be an interesting year. But I just thought this article was interesting and let you guys know what's going on, because this is why the market is moving a certain way this week. But let's get into why I started doing stocks and stuff for you guys. So 2021, yeah, beginning of last year, I was in AC school, and as I was in AC school, I tore this shoulder right here fully out of place, ligament on, man. It was a painful recovery. It took me like 7-8 months to fully be back where I'm supposed to be at. And I feel good, play some football, we good, But during the first 2 weeks, I was pretty much, like bedridden, like couldn't really drive because like I would have to, shift gears like this, it was a pain in my back. I ain't trying to do all that. So for the first 2 weeks, I literally was just playing like PS4, just chilling. And after those 2 weeks, I got really tired because every morning I just wake up, beep, turn on the PS4, play some. It got so boring. I felt like I was like, man, I might as well take this time to actually do and learn something. And I remember my brother Vic, shout out my boy Vic, by the way. He would always talk about stocks, occasionally and stuff like that. And I'm like, So I went on YouTube and I was like, hey, let's check it out. So there's like a free seminar, I would listen to some YouTubers, found out which ones I liked, and I just learned from them. And then the next day, which was Monday, that's when market opens. It was Sunday when I was learning all this stuff. I was like, you know what? I got, 3,000 and, I had like 5,000 in my savings, but I was like, I'll take 3,000 and let's see what we can do with it. 6 months later, that 3,000 turned to 6. I doubled my money. I used that money to pay towards my AC school. I no longer do AC, as you guys know. Literally, I got my pressure washing business, got my vending machine business. I'm starting over one of my best friends. So I just didn't like AC school. But I used that to pay for school because I still got to pay it. So then I started back from scratch with 3,000. We're currently right now at 4,000. Because every time I get a good amount of profit when I do options or a trade, I take half of it and I just put it towards myself, or toward my business, because I'm really trying to grow my business rapidly, and I just keep the rest there just for long-term holds. But that's what I got for you guys today, man. I'm gonna bring you guys more videos, and you know how the market's going, what stocks I'm buying, what cryptos I'm buying, how to trade options. I'm gonna teach you the whole 9 yards, guys, because there's too much money out here in this world. They're printing every single day. So why wouldn't you try to get some of the piece of that pie? You feel me? So there's too many ways to make money out here, guys, and I'm gonna show you how. But I'll see you guys later. God bless you. Let's see.